Shadows ready to attack. No warning shot, no polite hello. Has wicked grin and a toxic glow. She's dripping poison like gossip at brunch. Her sharp bite and you become her lunch. Sexy till you're twitching on the floor. She's smirking in your face, then comes back for more. Bite, bite, baby, better say your prayers. Venom's got stilettos and homicidal flair. She's vicious, delicious, a queen with a sting. The sexiest nightmare you've ever seen. Pucker up, sugar. Mama's venom tastes sweet.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Hope you're ready for some fun today. This is going to be interesting, I'll tell you that much. We are going to dive in to the newest and the most craziest thing happening since the expert had Dollywood. Like, it was happening for months prior, but it didn't become internet awareness, I'll say, or internet aware until during Dollywood and after. So that's just to give you an idea of what's coming. Hello, T42. How are you? Hello, hey Joe. French Psycho. You look great in blue, by the way. Faves, how are you? How are you? Grandkids Taxi. Audio Coffee. Good afternoon. Good morning. Hello, hello. Krusty, how are you? Serrano, how you doing? Rick, hey there. How are ya? Dragon's Gravy. Hello, hello. Brenda, what's up? Stacy Nat, how are ya? Allie, you look fantastic too, darling. Thank you. James Francis, good afternoon. I also seen we have iWatch, so you don't have to in chat today. Oh, girl, you are going to love hearing about this. You're going to love diving in on these people, boy. Oh, boy. They are something. Hello, BKK7NB. How are you? How are you? How are you? Robert Tower. What's up, Robert? And Shadow. Bark, bark. Blue Amaryllis. Hello, hello. Stacy Schmidt, my Skittle sister. What's up? What's up? Janice MB. Good morning. Good morning. Ball Python. Hello, hello. How is everybody? Everybody's piling in from Coops. Have a busy, busy day today. I hear Jay's taking a break, is what he posted. So yesterday morning I went on. I was going to try and go on this morning. I tried to send Ketchup a message to find out what they were doing, if they were going live. I was going to try and do a double show today, but that's okay. Jay probably is just worn out. Sometimes it just gets to you, and he could be fighting a cold. I don't know. So I guess we'll find out when he gets back, but I'm sure he'll probably be back this weekend. Colleen, hello, hello. Palomopicus is in the house, and oh, I got a surprise for you guys from Palomopicus. Ooh, I'm excited. Itty bitty, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? How are you guys? Dwayne, hello, Dwayne Map. How are you? Everybody's coming on in. Hello, Philip. What's up? Diana. Everybody, gather in. Get your snacks. Get your drinks. Get everything you need before this story starts because, boy, oh boy, oh, I watched So You Don't Have to says, I've been watching for a few days. What a doozy. Oh, you have no idea. Oh boy. Fringe says, Faves, a little slow to allow chats. Robert says, reads the sign and kicks happy. Oh, they're already going to start. They're already going to start. Palamopicus, you made it. Yay. glad glad you made it. I'm glad to have you in with the flockers. Welcome all you sheeple. You know, they keep telling us we don't have content. We live to talk about them. Well, they aren't them. Hey, Palmers, how are you? Getting ready for an appointment. We'll be here till then. Glad to see everybody been lurking, but forgot to check in. Well, thank you, Palmer. I hope you're feeling good. Hope everything's going well for you. CS Tears. Love the message. Ooh. Penny Ward. Hello. Hello from Brisbane, Australia. Well, Aussie. We do some of that here. Oh boy, guys. I'm telling you. So have you guys, hello, Jen keeps it real. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It's Friday. The weekend is starting, man. Oh, so have you guys been following like any of what's been going on? Have you been catching it? Like, what have you guys seen? Should be interesting. Oh, there we go. I feel like the buttons have got me today. Okay, so um, have you guys caught um, the new this new comedian on the scene? She's not so new to the internet, but she's new to some of us. Jolene Munzer. Oh yeah, Judge Jolene. Oh, she's been laying a smackdown on somebody. Hello, Tammy. Hello. Everybody, get in here. Serrano. Hello. Hey, Stats. What's up? So, um, we seen well, I don't know if everybody's seen it, but we had seen some videos that dropped during the great Dollywood get together that the expert holds every year. I think this was the third year. T42 is this third year or fourth year for the get together? I know she also mods for The Expert and for Shizzy and several others. I think MG. Like T42 is becoming popular with the wrench too. She's getting up there with the holla I'm hearing. Oh, it was the third get together. Okay, great. Thank you. So for 3 years now, they've been getting together. Never had an issue. But this year, oh yeah, as some of you know, I started to talk about this as soon as I heard about it. And some of us are a little familiar with the major player in this game and her sidekick. Yeah, I did a video about her and her sidekick. It was actually the sidekick that was the major player that I did a video about. And I nicknamed them the frog and the mullet. Frog, and mullet. Yeah. Well, mullet is the main player in this, but frog, don't let her fool you. She's in the background. They're real good with sock accounts. Yeah. Seems this is a trend. And ironically, guess what Frog's name is? You guys are going to flip. For those of you that don't know, her first name is Lacey. I'm telling you, the coincidences that happen sometimes with some of these people, they are unreal. It's almost karma meets train crash on repeat. It's crazy. Oh, yeah. Machado likes to bring up her projects that she has cooking. Yeah, Machado likes to bring up a lot of stuff. unfortunately, Machado also likes to make accusations for people that weren't made. So, long story short, I'll get to like the major part of this story. During um, the fall months coming in, the Broken Baker, uh, for approximately 2 weeks early on, somewhere between December and January, somewhere in there, had some kind of 2 week, uh, 2.5 week at most, conversation with the mullet, aka J7. And she seems to think that there was a relationship. Yeah. And she has been stalking him. That's my opinion. That seems to be the general consensus of the internet. And it went from when he realized this girl just wasn't taking no, not interested. Oh, I watched so you don't have to. Broken lover that is scorned is not. Oh boy, that's putting it mild. That is really mild for this one. Oh boy. So she didn't take it well, to say the least. She started going on rages, going on other people's channels, created her own channel, and was just raging and raging and raging, making videos, going on and on. Hey, wishful she devil, how are you? And with that, um, you know, she got blocked from the baker. I mean, he just did not want to deal with it. He did not out her by any means. He just didn't talk to her. So what did she do? She made sock accounts and started appearing in his chats and sending super chats with messages demanding, "You will unblock me. You will talk to me." Whatever crazy messages she could get across, in short, demanding his attention. And he didn't want anything to do with the super chats. He didn't want anything to do with the money. Was sending it back, rejecting it, whatever they do on the end of the super chats and monetization end of receiving the gifts that way. And she was scorned even more. But while this was going on with him, she was collecting other men too. Yeah. He wasn't the only player. No, no, no. She was actively pursuing other people in the same manner. I think she thinks if she gets into a sexting type relationship with anybody, that makes it a real relationship. And don't any women, like if your font types to who she has her eye on, oh, beware. Beware, beware, because she will come for your font. She will go after that creator. She owns, in her eyes, she has become engaged, planning a marriage, planning children, whatever may be happening in her warped little imagination. It materializes in her head, but it doesn't happen in real life. So that's where that goes. And it just went on and on. So Dollywood comes and, you know, they wind up on Thursday night. Baker is talking about a message that was received from Machado that called the experts some vile words and even more vile to the Broken Baker. And some of us seen that message, some of us didn't. Um, my understanding was she called the expert a degenerate and said that how could he, or questioned how could he allow some sexual predator in his home where his wife and family sleep. And well, you do not say those words to anybody, let alone the expert and the Broken Baker. They are actual real friends. Um, so they took to the channel and they decided to talk about what was aired and what was posted upon the internet about them. Because I guess they figured, oh, they're at their event. They're never going to see this until it's too late. But they did. They did. We know what happens, screenshots, people get in touch, they call, they contact. Hey, you better look, you better read. Well, yeah. Plus, from my understanding, I believe it was an email that was also sent. I'm not sure. But the expert did do a video on it. So if you guys wanted to go backdate and go look at the expert's past videos, I would suggest looking at June 4th on the experts channel. And you could also go look at the Broken Bakers channel for June 4th and check out that video, and you'll get the actual words from their mouths, what happened, what was said. So now it goes into Friday. Friday, they have a get together where the expert runs a venue, and they have the creators all come together. They do his FNL Friday Night Live show, and it's really cool. It's kind of like I call it the Johnny Carson of YouTube, to be honest with you. When I heard the Volstorm's voice as the MC, the announcer, it just reminded me of Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon. I mean, they have such a great thing going. It's great. It's wild. Hey, the Ginger Gem, how are you? How are you? Janice MB says, I'm doing dishes and other chores, so I apologize missing any direct hellos. My oldest granddaughter are on the way from Canada, cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. Oh, we're going to have grandkids visiting. So back to the story. Friday happens, and it happened early. Um, the police were called. There was an emergency call placed. The police were called. An officer shows up to the venue. Again, go look at the experts channel and the Broken Bakers channel on Friday, June 5th. Oh, it probably posted around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. When I seen it, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, what is going on in Tennessee? So they called the police and they said that there was somebody running around with weapons, pew pews. So the expert gave a description, not saying much on Friday, other than it was weird. They were thanking someone for sending the strippers and, kind of relaying a message to the people who were sending such message. Yes, T42. Thank you. Yeah, saying that somebody was running around with an AK-47. Yep, and that this person had something to do with the venue in this group. Well, the one thing they didn't plan on was, one, they called the police too early. Two, they didn't plan on the expert taking precautionary measures, knowing that they had such a deranged person hunting down one of his friends. The Ginger Gem. Oh, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I know it's French and I know bonjour, but that's about it. Stat says, oh, everybody's still saying hi. Okay, so with this, the police check it out, no problem. Now, Machado goes live. In all this fray, Machado had gone live and decided to debunk the expert and Baker's streams where they laid everything out. Like I said, Friday, it was kind of like a message to those who knew what happened, meaning the caller or callers, and not so much saying to the viewers what was really going down. By Sunday, though, Saturday or Sunday, the expert dropped another video, as well as the baker and the hollow. Like, everybody had been dropping videos at this point. And Machado decided to go live and talk about the swatting that happened at Dollywood. Yeah, Those words actually came from that, that person, whether it was her or the J7 of it all. One of them are the ones who actually used the words the swatting. They kept saying that that the expert did or that the baker did, and that the accusations had been made. And there were no accusations other than the expert pretty much said, people were telling him to prove that these calls happened because Jessica Machado had done a video saying this never happened. She called the police don't have no record of it. She called the venue don't have no record of it. Bottom line is it didn't happen. J7, same thing, telling everybody on the internet, didn't happen, fake news, didn't happen. Well, it did happen. It happened so much that there is a federal investigation going on with it. There is an actual phone call because Machado did do another video. And in that video, she does admit that there was a phone call. In fact, there was a phone call. And the phone call, basically, she went through a list of, does it help me? No. Did it happen? Yes. Don't take my word quoting word for word what she's saying, but this is the gist of it. Did it happen? Yes. Uh, was it a swatting? No. Did an officer respond? Yes. Was there a police report filed? Yes. Does it clear me or my husband, Jeff? No. Hmm. Doesn't clear her, though. Hmm. Isn't that interesting? So, we hear even more about uh, the rampant raging. How could you do that, Baker? You sent, your anatomy pictures to this girl. You creep, and blah 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 blah. Blabbing her mouth and making the accusations. When the fact of the matter is, um, J7 was actively sending him pictures, and J7 had sent him not one, not two, not three, four, or five, not even seven. It was, I guess, eight packages of adult toys. Yeah. The female kind of adult toys that you would send to a male, with the exception of a knitted butt plug. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess before we really get into this, I should probably do this because it's gonna be one of those days. I'm telling you, it's definitely going to be an interesting one. So I guess we will go ahead and do this courtesy of, I'd like to thank you, Polymopicus, for making this for me because it is a real treat, to say the least. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's from Polymopicus, so we will go ahead and share it. And here we go. Oh no, no sound. Oh, oh wait. We have to make sure there's sound. It just it won't be as good without the sound. What the heck are we gonna I'm not. We will. Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. Are you getting my mic now? Oh, this is going to be a day, I could tell you. Still nothing. Okay. Can you guys hear me now? Am I back? Do we have sound? Are we cooking with electric here? Still no sound. Do we have sound? We do have sound. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I, oh boy, of all days for this to happen. Isn't this fun? Okay. So, well, I guess we will go back into this again. Again, viewer attention, viewer discretion is advised. Let's get back to this. We're going over a Substack by the account of Old Mary is DEAD. Yeah. That's the name of the Substack of the person who wrote this. Oh, I think we're still having an issue from whatever went on here with storms and stuff. I did have some power outages the past couple of days. I don't know if that played any effect into what's happening with internet. I do know what technical difficulty I'm having is actually through StreamYard right now and YouTube. So bear with me. We're going to get through this. All right. We will go back to sharing this lovely screen here. Now, mind you, again, this is not my Substack. This is someone else's. And these are this person's work. All right. You still don't hear me? Okay. I keep seeing people typing no sound, no sound, but now I'm okay. You guys can hear me. Good. All right. So I have to be careful what I'm showing here because there's some names in here, like company names. Again, this is not my Substack. And this is going on to talk about Hot and Bravo here, aka J7. Um, Cutting utensils are in the kitchen. Never bring a cutting utensil to a pew pew fight. Slice up, not across. It's how we know you're serious. Okay? Making threats to this Perp's Diary parody account. Yeah, making threats. You see this here? Let her. So, for months, this nasty insurance agent was in chats encouraging others to contact my job. She admitted I openly and kept harassing my workplace repeatedly. And while she was busy stalking a man in Denmark and threatening to unalive herself, if he wouldn't talk to her, the timing, right? Right around when she was telling me exactly how to off myself in tweets from the above March 8th, 2026, hypocritical doesn't even begin to cover it. She's in violation of more than social media. She's in charge of people's financial data she's illegally obtaining and distributing to private info. The SEC has been notified. I wrote to my compliance officer. Now, this you could see is cut and pasted in, not by me, again, by Substacks. Oh, yeah, the nasty woman. Oh, boy, guys, you have no idea. In a newly leaked messages between her and Christie, she makes herself sound far more important than she is. She's basically the progressive insurance lady with a plot to get me fired. Newsflash, nothing she did had anything to do with me leaving. As you all know, if you've been following this, I've done nothing to show that I'm not good at my job and gave no reason that my work should ever been contacted. What I do has nothing to do with banks or insurance. So I don't know who in the world this warthog thinks she is. Then we have more messages here. This one says, and this is by J7. The date's blocking it, so I can't say it. We got 90,000 emails, and you can't be trusted with the client info. You damn psycho. GD psycho. The person replies, I know nothing. It'd be inappropriate to know about things I don't decide. When I told my client about her thought, he'd tell me, no problem. You're being hyper vigilant. He insisted he had me tell him each week if it was going on. That's since Thanksgiving. First week of January, I was no longer required, is what I was told. She was under investigation. I tried to keep it off the record for her and still uphold my fiduciary and ethical duty to my clients. She didn't choose her job, obviously. This is still going on here. All she had to do was stop. I mean, she's a digital terrorist. We literally have training to identify them. It's enough already. It goes on. Exactly. Literally, exactly. Then in blue, we have the other part of the conversation. Aiden, who is AKA Turtle Boy, said this about her too. She cannot respond. She cannot be allowed to do business in this state. Nope. No effing way. You want her handling your money? I have no business in their relationship, but I do business here, and she is not to be tolerated. Move as far away as possible. If not, she winds up locked up. Padded cell, prison cells, doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't care anymore. Breakups are hard. We all go insane. She replies to this person, nope, no effing way. You want her handling your money? I have no business in the relationship, but I do have business. Okay, it's repeating the same thing that was above. Okay. Then this person that writes the Substack goes on. Last night, she was barking on Jess Machado on the show about me. Hey, Jess Walsh, you admitted to contacting my work, you psychotic stalker. Go ahead, keep it up. I'll expose your nasty butt every single day. If I want to, your life must be so pathetic. Black hole, if you're this obsessed with a bloated, nasty grandpa. Ooh, ouch. Sorry, Baker. Not my words. Nasty grandpa from Denmark. Then that you're threatening to yourself over him. Oh, then we see this. Oh, I wonder if it'll play. I guess
also, by the way, do you know 5150, or excuse me, the Babadook Meredith? Show some respect. I'll put respect on her name. You know, she
This
published
person-
my work info 2 weeks ago. Do you know I've gotten 5 clients off that?
Machado.
Sold
I did not know that she did that.
15 new policies. Thanks, Dave. Can't wait for your article.
Yeah. Then it goes on to say burner accounts, sex toys, catfishing, and drunk YouTube meltdowns. Oh, attitude. You have no idea the class this one has. J7 was recently caught stalking a man from another country, sending him weird sex toys, creating multiple YouTube burner accounts every time he blocked her, and generally acting like a deranged international harasser. This warthog psychopath runs burner accounts to infiltrate chats, harass people across the globe. She bragged about it and bragged about contacting this person's work for months and rallied others to do the same. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we're looking at what was sent. Yeah, scary. Oh boy. Oh, then we've got more messages here. Oh, these are alleged messages between the J7 of it all and I don't know who. Your thighs together hard and hold and squeeze for 10 full seconds. 10 seconds and remembering who you're, what for, and what you wish you were doing. Oh boy. Wow. You know, I could do that for you, sir. And give me the 5 best things you wanted me to do. So when I get ready for my show tonight, I will find a way to mention it. So you can touch yourself knowing I'm thinking about you. Okay, I'll have to think about it, she says. You'll have 35 minutes till the first time you have to do it. Oh, Val started a YouTube. Good for her. I'm not watching. Did you get good sleep? Yes, I slept like a baby. Now I'm going to go. Heart. Trying to think of something to talk about. Oh, guys. I don't know whose messages those were, but I mean, if they're the Broken Bakers, he's an adult, okay? He's a single adult, okay? It's not, it happens. People do have sexting relationships. It's not the end of the world, but oh, wow. I don't know whose those are. For all I know, it could be the other guy that she was going after, which you'll see who that was too. Oh, I got stuff for you guys. I got so much stuff. Okay, after graduating from the University of Miami, J7 joined. She is the resident auto expert. She has really recently earned her investment advisor. Outside of the office, Jessica enjoys golfing, riding Zumba, and the occasional long walk on the beach. Oh boy. uh, this is that, yeah, that that's her. That's her. I can't. No. Oh, oh, the leopard print. On top of that, oh, I'm trying to compose myself. On top of that, she's constantly going live on her YouTube channel. Uh, I'm just going to say J7. Chain smoking, screaming, drinking, and acting like a full blown drunken mess. Real professional behavior from your insurance agent, right? Imagine trusting your finances to someone who spends. I can't believe I just said spreads. Spends her time raging on live streams. Oh, I got to get serious here. While hammered. Nobody with a brain should ever trust Jessica, the insurance agent, with your money or personal data. Not when she's this unstable, vengeful, and unprofessional. Watch yourself here. And then it has a link. Um, oh boy. uh, yeah, you know, I've always heard you should never stream while you're smoking. I've heard it's a bad look that viewers don't like. Okay, so your insurance agent, basically the progressive lady at the counter. Why are you cosplaying as a serious person? The world doesn't need another fake professional hiding behind a company name while being a domestic terrorist in real life. Here's her now, I guess, 86th account. F off and suffer a prolonged unaliving. No Thanksgiving for you. And she's talking to Jenny Boom. We must protect the state and every workplace and victim from digital terrorists. Uh, J7 and the company. The unhinged warthog has no business being an agent, um, especially not at this company. Um, Not with that track record, including stalking, workplace harassment, sending strange sex toys, running multiple burner accounts, threatening unaliving for manipulation, encouraging others to unalive themselves, bragging about it, trying to get people fired, and drunk YouTube meltdown. She is a clear danger to society. Lock her up. Final message to J7. if you keep reporting my posts, trying to get my accounts locked, discussing me or my child, or harassing my work, J7, I'll just keep doing more parts to this series. Part 2, part 3, whatever it takes. The internet doesn't forget and searches for J7 insurance agent. Oh boy. We'll keep leading people to the truth. Your victims deserve justice, and the public deserve to know exactly who they're dealing with before trusting Jessica Walsh at, yeah. Thanks for reading Old Mary's on a live Substack. Subscribe. So, well, there's that. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, guys, what do you think of the first part so far? Oh, it's about to get better, I guess. Because I'm going to show you some videos too. Yeah, we're going to take a peek at the page. Hello, D spills the tea. How are you? Oh, guys, I'm real sorry about the audio that happened here. Oh, let's see. Robert said he's going to the fair. Okay. Hello. I have a rule: never trust a woman who wears leopard anything. Well, leopard is out. So is whole milk, Machado. Robert, have fun. Happy says. Oh, okay. At least Robert and Happy will not be throwing things today in chat. Hello, Kelly. Okay. Oh boy, that was an interesting read. A little frightening to say the least. But it's going to get better because we're about to take another look. Oh boy, here we go. This should be fun. Okay, let's see what we got here. Again, I am doing this this is fair use. I'm protected by fair use. I'm doing this to discuss, educate, comment, parody, satire, all the boxes checked. This is public awareness, educational purposes, and we're discussing it. So let's go.
Get up and arrest you for it.
I don't technically know it was police showed up at my house. You dumb cunt.
I mean, that's not fun. No one wants to popo at their door. The fuck, man? They're gonna make shit up and arrest you for it.
I don't technically know it was her. I just know I woke up and then there were like 11 parody accounts of me one day, and then that night police showed up.
Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying to say the least.
Right. Well, here's the problem, Jen. To Jen, if you fuck around, you'll find out. Because like I have the resources to find out who did it.
You hear what she's saying? She has the resources. So is this person using resources at work to track people down? We're listening to her tell a story about how the police have shown up at her house twice. So is this person who made the Substack correct? Is she sending or using information that she could obtain at work as an employee, wherever she works, at whatever company, to get information on people and then use it as a weapon? I mean, and claiming that she's going to unalive herself if people don't talk to her or respond to her, as in the Broken Baker or I Hate That Jake or whatever Jake's new name may be. Let's go on with this.
It'll just take a couple weeks. I'll let you know.
There will be no physical violence. A lot of trolling.
Oh, a lot of trolling.
Oh, yeah. I would never physically.
No, I know. I'm just. I feel like that needs to be said outright so that people can't be like.
Just to clarify, no, I'm referring to. I will find out. I don't know for sure that's who did it. When I know for sure who did it, there'll be my uncle, the lawyer, will be in touch with them. That's what I'm referring to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, oh,
guys,
sorry, guys.
Just so everyone knows what we're doing. We're watching a she's another Babadook, okay?
Oh, a Babadook.
Just open your energy to her and reject it.
Pay attention to her speech pattern here. She's slurring, so sounds like she's intoxicated while YouTubing. Can anybody give her a why UI? Would it be or IUT?
What we're trying to do here is to show you what it looks like. Someone who like pretends that they're like real and in it for the right reasons and loyal, but they're really not. So you need to pay attention to the way that she is, and then make sure you avoid people that act like that.
That behave that way. Correct. Yeah. Like what you'll notice is there's always going to be a hesitation. She never reacts first. She always waits for a cue to see how she's meant to react. And then just the things that come out of her mouth are fucking preposterous. In hindsight. It's wild.
Sorry, you got bit by the tree.
Yeah, oh,
guys.
sorry.
Ooh. Well, I guess she's got an opinion about other people.
Jen Alden's Weight Watchers coach was my fucking favorite one because I was so jealous.
You loved that one.
I fucking died.
Pretty funny.
You love.
Okay, that one just seems to be about razzing on someone else.
When someone tells you a secret, it's like they handed you a friggin' grenade. It's like, I don't fucking want this grenade. Keep it.
Also, I'm not telling you, like it is what it is. Like, you have to trust your friends to some extent when you're, I don't know. I've been going through some shit lately. I've told some of my friends some shit. It is what it is. If they want to tell everyone, that's the truth about what I'm going through. But like, it would be kind of fucked up, you know.
When someone tells,
oh, you know, let's just find the good stuff here.
And what about what about Jake? How are you and Jake in a relationship or what?
This is the other guy
I
that
hate Jake.
Going after.
Jake's a horrible person. I mean, an absolute horrible person. He's a
person
fucking Nazi.
talking in the background is her co-host.
You know what I mean? He lives with his mother and has sex with her. He's a bad guy, huh?
I thought he just went swimming in the Nazis.
Oh, yeah.
When Jess called it to Chris Cuomo.
I didn't hear this. I forgot about that.
This is
I didn't hear.
We had an assassination attempt.
Oh.
And Ocean and I have decided to start our own YouTube channel.
Okay.
Her and I have been in the chat since day one, it seems.
And the real answer, a portrait of a
cultish.
So you're breaking me in. You're popping my cherry. Gonna be nice. Gonna be gentle.
Oh, I don't think you guys want to see this one. I know this one. It's pretty vile. Yeah, the cherry popping initiation.
I meant this.
So you told my friends.
This here is chat roulette. She was going on to chat roulette and sending male anatomy pictures that she's gotten from other people that she's been in texting conversations with and passing them out through chat roulette and then picking up people online.
And then they go, what do you want the cap to do?
Now tell me,
I'm trying to find the real
Wait,
answer.
did that dude actually show a
I'm
hoping. Wait, did that dude actually show a dick?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my whole channel taken down because of pee-pee show.
Yep. They're discussing.
I'm hoping that chat roulette. I'm hoping the double team chat roulette works.
You want to do that? Have you ever been, Jake? Do you have written down? Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
I kicked a baby pigeon.
You've never seen a baby.
The other
Never seen a
person that
baby
she's pursuing.
They don't exist.
So that's the other
I'm so
person
excited
she's
for this.
been pursuing. I want to get to a very.
Please jump in.
I live in. Yeah, he is a. You want boner salad? Keeps asking me how much my feet pictures would cost. And
I think you should come to a reasonable Like,
Well, I keep saying you can't afford it, but now I'm kind of coming.
No.
I don't know if I'd
My
want
friend had
that.
a lighter lost in her.
I was just wanting to talk to.
Are you a demon slayer? Go look at what what this loser's been saying about me on the internet.
Oh, this is another.
This guy's been talking shit on me on the internet since Friday.
Mhm.
Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, this is
To
another
tell you the truth, he
person
worked at a
from her
deli.
wake of destruction.
Because I found he actually had it on his LinkedIn.
In addition to the CDL license?
No, he doesn't have a CDL, nor does he own a CDL business because he's up until fucking 5 o'clock in the morning.
It's not a joke.
She went on charge.
Your life is so fucking miserable that you're worried that Turtle Boy
This is her
took
co-host.
money. He took money. No, that's his fucking living for the fucking content that he makes.
Right, he
makes
works for a living. Yeah.
So he took his daughter to Sephora, which is a great.
Oh,
I think that it was exactly her intention.
Why
I
else
think
would you
it's
say
gross.
that?
It's a gross thing to say. Think of the insinuation
Imagine
that men are.
this person is talking about how gross other people are. But when you go look at her account, you listen to some of these videos that I'm not playing through. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Basically, I have a piss fetish.
Oh, she was discussing.
Well, what you do is you
fishes
take them on a
that
cruise,
she
and as soon
after.
as you get into
Yeah,
international
that's it.
waters,
All right,
just
so
look
we
at-
need to.
if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't really appreciate my one about crusty panties.
Mm-hmm.
If you could fuck a color, what color would it be? Why? Tell me everything.
Can it be? Can it?
Okay, what was the name of the who was on the
Let's just do it this way. And yeah, just so you guys see, these are all shorts, but she has actual videos. But let's get to this one.
I need a beat.
That's pretty fucking.
Well,
that's crazy.
Jake, I know you're listening. We don't have to have a wedding. That's like it's so expensive and boring. We can elope, and then you can buy me a beach house instead of an engagement ring or a wedding. We'll combine. We'll do my dowry. Come on back.
Yeah. First, he has to get permission to spend the money that his mom controls. But if he can get that permission, maybe he can do it for you. You know,
I think Jake does fine for himself.
He does. Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine like you'd be okay with somebody talking like this. I mean,
I need a beat.
that's pretty fucking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what
I need a beat. He's not thinking of the children first.
Yeah. So Jake would be the person that she was also pursuing and begging to unblock her because he blocked her too. But mind you, they had a conversation. She was on his show, on his panel, discussing her broken heart over the broken baker. So you think this guy would have been already prepared for what was about to happen to him? Nope.
I need a beat.
that's pretty
Go with it.
fucking.
Elope, and then we'll come back. Come on back.
Yeah, to spend the money.
This
If
little-
maybe he can do it. Yeah, I don't know. You know, that's why in the
I need a beat. He's not thinking. Okay. Jess
Oh,
Jess
Oh, he looks so
posted,
cute
this man
there.
has lied to everyone. So what Baker did, he basically said that like he was thinking about getting an order on me before I sent these. I was stalking him. He was so upset. All this shit. Okay. There's a full hour and a half stream of him opening all the presents that came. And Jess says in this, there were stuff from other people. That's not true.
yeah.
All
Oh,
from
really?
me. Right. I sent him Emily C t-shirts. Emily C was not involved in anything. So I'll just read the tweet that she posted. This man has lied to everyone and told them that he was harassed and abused when he received packages from Jessica Walsh. And when I joked about it, dragged me all over the internet for talking about something that was painful and abusive. Meanwhile, this motherfucker did a whole live stream unboxing of the gifts from her, not from others, thanking her and joking about them, keeping the sex toys off the screen. At no point was this man forced to do this. At no point did he use his platform to say he received terrible sexual gifts from someone he hates. At no point did he sound unhappy or uncomfortable. He enjoyed the gifts and thanked her publicly. This video creates me. You have people convinced how traumatic this whole thing was, and they believed you at the expense of me. So everyone afterward, Ocean's Moon's.
Does he have like telepathic fucking power over these women?
It's because he
I don't
comes
get
across.
it.
So the way that
Men
the reason
too, men too.
About
the reason all these women love him so much is like they think he's harmless, and like he tells these funny, sexy jokes, but like they think that he's like a harmless guy. He's not harmless, guys. Then a couple girls have come out of the woodwork. He did way worse shit to them than he ever did to me, and they're scared of him.
So we have that, but
I was
really want to try and find the most interesting one because she actually made some verbal, very verbal threats to people. Yeah, that if they tried to go after her friends, that's it. It's on. They're going to be sorry. All this, threatening talk happening.
I need a beat.
That's
Up.
pretty funny.
Yeah,
That's why in the Kirk Minahan world.
Oh, there you can stop, Jake.
Oh boy. Well, I'll find it and we'll come back to it. There is that so far. So that has been. What are you guys thinking so far? Who do you think is telling the truth here? Do you think the broken baker is making stuff up? Do you think Jolene Lunzer is making up stuff? Do you think anybody has lied about what this person has done to the broken baker? I mean, the accusations of other people, of other saying that he's done worse things to other people. I can't imagine where this girl is going with this. It's ridiculous. The insanity isn't even words for this. Yeah, that's defamation. It sure is. She is speaking about Baker in a very negative way, accusing him of stuff that she can't prove he did. It's words, and that would be defamation. It's my opinion. It's what the chat's opinion seems to be too. No, he is justified in it. Yeah, Fabes, I agree. I think he's justified in calling her out. Absolutely. Audio says she belongs in a nut house. I agree, Audio. Randy says, hi to T42. Hello, Randy. Elfie says, why would anyone give these people the time of day? Yeah, well, that's the problem. People, their personas come off as nice. You think you're dealing with somebody that's sweet and innocent, and then you find out a whole nother side to them when you do something that ticks them off, and then they attack you, and then they start making accusations about you and accusing you of disgusting, vile things. Oh, Dave says, oh, no way, gross. Randy. Hello, Randy. I seen your message. Hello, Tree God. The cherry pop and talk brings back flashback. Oh, Night J Hop Pop fleeces cherry. Oh, well, and to think when Jay did that to Fleesa, it was only doing it by redirecting people into her stream. Rosalind, hey, Roz. Oh, that's one rough-looking 38-year-old. Yeah, rough. Some places have repair shops. Some people go to cosmetic surgeons. Other people go to come and go for convenience. I don't know. It's the new takeout destination. Oh, she's a psychotic narcissist. Oh, I think she's more than a narcissist. I don't believe a word coming out of her mouth. Yeah. And this is how it starts, guys. This is how it starts. Somebody's nice to somebody. They find out there's no chemistry or whatever reasons that the broken baker had to cut it off. Obviously, she was acting making comments that, she was going to unalive herself. She was swallowing certain medications or whatever. Uh, Obviously, not once, but twice, her own words in her own videos. The police have shown up at her door because of wellness checks or threats. I mean, not good. But yet, we're supposed to believe that her or possibly somebody she knows or possibly somebody in the realm of who she shared information with, that the broken baker did all these excuse me, mean, horrible, vile things to her. How dare you block me? How dare you? You don't get to block me. We have a relationship. Don't you talk to my channel creator. He's mine. I'm gonna have his fonts. Yeah. We're playing with a real 5150 here. This reminds me of LP reaching out to Jeremy, and then eventually he needed to cut contact. Yeah, they've. It's exactly, well, not the same situation, but it's exactly the same premises. You're nice to somebody, you try to talk to them, interact with them, exchange whatever they were talking about that led them to a private message. Again, they're adults. If they had sexting messages, whatever. It is what it is. They're adults. They're single. There's no spouses. The only thing with this J7, she obviously has a pattern, and she has more than one man, because while she was crying about the broken baker, she was also pursuing the man that I showed you the picture of, the Jake dude, who blocked her too. He did too. Dee says, so she swallows. Oh, Dee. Well, I don't know if you were here to see the pictures of the toys that she sent. Mind you, did you pay attention to what she said about the sex toy? She was reading or talking about somebody else's review of Baker opening gifts. She called and texted Baker for 18 hours straight several times. Was this during the Dollywood thing, T42? People like this invent relationships in their mind. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened, Krusty. She invented a relationship. She was going on to other people's channels. She was going onto her own channel and talking about this relationship that her and the broken baker were in. How? Like, I know there's people that have some kind of internet, they meet on the internet, they plan to meet in real life, and they form a bond through verbal and video communication. It does happen. But was it a relationship? No. As Broken Baker would say, I'm learning this man likes to say no. I'd have to watch more of this guy, I'm telling you. Oh, before Dollywood, after he blocked her. Wow, 18 hours. Oh my gosh. A friend of mine had a stalker ex. She kept trying to talk to me about him. It didn't work. I have to admit, I had to go to extremes to shut her up. Well, this was also discussed, where she talks about he was going to get an international order against her. This man, the broken baker, was going to seek out an international stalking civil protection order against her to keep her contacting him and from showing up. They were afraid she was going to show up at Dollywood. They were afraid she was going to show up at the Wednesday night event that happens. They were afraid she was going to show up at the Friday night event that happens at the Experts FNL. This whole 3-day thing that the expert puts together, he puts together for channel creators that want to come and widen their community, have people come and meet them without charging anything. This man is paying for the venue that he rents out on Friday night to host his FNL panel, and he highlights these channels, people that he has had on his show or on his channel on YouTube, highlighting whatever creators. If you go check his channel on any given Friday night, I'm starting to notice that, like, Shizzy Wiznut, Valhalla, Volstorm, Valhalla's name is Valhalla Awaits, Volstorm, Dictionary Diva, Mo in the Deep End, Rosalind Duke. To give you an idea of the channels that have been on there, Megan Fox, I think, even streamed, possibly. I'm almost positive they talked about that they've streamed. She said it in her live that she had even streamed with the Broken Baker. So I mean, there's interaction with all these channels, and the expert has talked about he wants this event to grow. He wants more creators to come and show up and highlight and have their people come to meet them, just as, you know, the Broken Bakers people from his chat went to meet the Broken Baker, and people from the experts channel went to meet the expert, and people that knew Valhalla Awaits and Volstorm. You get the idea. And this is what they're trying to grow on, this whole idea. And it's not something new, but this is something unique that he puts together for his FNL shows that he has developed and built streams on, and all the years that he's been on YouTube. So, I mean, to try and destroy not just one creator, but to destroy this whole event for all these creators. There were other creators there. There was the, I guess the Glare or the Glarer was there. I can't even think of the names that I heard them talking about that were there. Like, there were like 60 to 80 people at this Friday Night Live event, and you have a police call that there's somebody running around with a very large pew pew. And I you know, there were kids at this event. You got 60 to 80 people. What if they went out? What if you had a new rookie police officer who doesn't know what's behind the door? What if they went in with pew pews blazing, thinking the worst case scenario? There were too many people that could have been hurt. Oh, Buffed Old Man says he is digging my patriotic outfit. It's America's birthday, baby. America, 250 years old. We are proud of the red, white, and blue. I may be from outer space, but I represent USA, baby, all the way. Oh, D spills the tea. Why? What did he say? Let's see. I used to get cat calls at 3 a.m. from folks in the chat. Yeah, how did that happen? Like, did you give your number, or were they just like calling through apps? Or, you know, that's the thing too. You have to be this person. Oh my gosh. Here's the it's not the best part, but the craziest part. She went and somehow in Denmark tracked down the Broken Bakers WhatsApp, or what's the chat app now? It's not Whatnot. It's the chat app they're all using, and tracked down his number on there and was calling him on that too. She was tracking stuff in Denmark to zone in and circle in on him even more, to make him more uncomfortable, to stalk him. Not going to avoid the words, to stalk him. WhatsApp. That's it. Thank you, D spills the tea. Like, I know there's also Snapchat too, but I couldn't imagine that the Broken Baker would be on Snapchat. But then again, you never know. Dan Davis, StreamYard. No, I mean, you can call people on different apps now. I mean, on Facebook, you can call without having a phone number to the messenger on there. You can call on Discord through there. I mean, all these apps have opened up avenues that you could do this on. You can get phone numbers from Google that people think you're calling them from a phone number, and it's just a voice number through Google that can't be traced at some point. I'm sure it can be, but people go to this extent. It was crazy. T42 says, thankfully, they had been pre-warned. Only one officer showed up, no pew-pews drawn, just to cover their butt. Yeah, it sounds like a situation that could have really gone bad. And thank goodness it was only one officer. But let's get the record straight. I never heard any videos that the Broken Baker or the expert or anybody from that community ever used the words that they got swatted. Those channels, Machado, J7, they're the ones who went out there and used the word swatted. What I find interesting is they talked about this before it seems the Baker or the expert did. They were already streaming about this. So how did they have so much knowledge about this? How did they know what was called in? I mean, unless you were the caller, right? And it was a male caller from what I understand. Okay. Inspector Guy says he was getting drunk calls from catcall. Oh, from the females, the cat calls. Meow. The phone call is under FBI investigation, T42 says. Yeah. And I mean, that's a serious thing. It's real serious because you're looking at possible interstate calls. If they're calling from the state that they're in, which is not, these people, these two girls, Machado and J7, they're from Boston. So, not a good look. Not a good look at all. It reeks guilty. It reeks suspicion. Hey, Prince Wales, how are you, Prince? Welcome. Oh, if somebody, what's the saying? If it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, it must be a duck. That's all I've got to say about it, right? I mean, seems to be quacking quite a bit over there. There's no doubt about that. Definitely quacking and quacking. And, and then they want to talk about, they're also at the same time, these people are throwing money at channels, because she thinks money can buy her way in. Gifted memberships can buy her way in to a channel creator. And yeah, it doesn't. It's a nice thought. It's nice for the channel and the creator to get gifted memberships or super chats. But when you're doing it to send messages saying, unblock me, you're going to talk to me, I'm not going to stop until you talk to me, threatening that she's going to keep making video after video after video, slamming him and disparaging his name until he talks to her. That is exactly what the person who wrote the Substack is accusing her of being. That is a form of terrorism. You're trying to hold somebody hostage until they respond to you. That's what you're doing, J7. That is exactly what you're doing. But let's get into it a little bit more.
What, the drunk female Sam Kinison? And thought
Sam
that
Kinison was a
insult.
stud. I love Sam Kinison. So,
You guys,
congratulations.
Jake first started calling me the female Tim Dillon. That was like such a high honor. But a drunk female Sam Kinison, and they thought it was a insult.
Well, there was that story that when he passed away, he talked to somebody on the way out. I don't know if you've seen that story before.
No.
He said something like he was dying. He was just about to die, and he said, I think he said like something like, I don't want to come, or I'm not ready. And he said, oh, okay. And then he just died. It was very strange. So
That's really sad.
some say he might have been talking to somebody on the way out.
One of her more normal conversations, surprisingly. I mean, she's all over the board. And, she's got her friends. And then when you think she sent this stuff to a much larger channel, the Machado of it all, to out the Broken Baker and to disparage his name even more. That's even scarier, that you've got a large creator that is drawing the attention of their viewers, and they're telling their viewers to go attack these people, to go verbally attack them. They're bad. Unfollow him, trash his channel, ruin him, destroy him on YouTube. You do what we want or else. I mean, I don't know how else you would describe Ubats, Delulu, crazy. I don't know. I don't know. It just seems to me that something is shorting out, and it's sad because you just can't do that to people, and it's not a good look on you. It's not a good look on your friends doing it for you. You don't sound very stable when you're saying and making those accusations. Prince says, yeah, it's frustrating because I know Baker's side is true. I looked back and he sent me the pic of the toys in February, and she said she was getting bad. I think I'm going to have to block her. And that's the sad part. People that were friends with her or thought she was nice, you see this other side, and it's shocking when it happens, because you're hearing one side, because the Broken Baker had said he did not want to talk about it. He didn't talk about it for months. If this happened back when he said it did, like this happened way back, I think sometime in February, that she was sending him these packages. She said herself, the person that was reviewing it, the packages were not shown. He didn't show the toys that she sent. And then she made fun of him because he used the excuse, according to her, that he has a grandson, that he didn't want his grandson to see these kind of things. And she thought that was funny and absurd. What a lame excuse, And I'm improvising and using different words, sure, but it's what she was saying across the board. And there's nothing crazy about it or absurd about it or silly or whatever. He's a grown man. He has a grandchild. He has daughters. Okay. He talked about his daughters. And I do believe when I watched his live, and he said he would never do something to a woman when he's got two daughters of his own. He wouldn't want his daughters put through that. Why would he do that to some other woman? And then why would he want those? Because he said he threw that stuff away, and she don't understand why. And then it became, oh, I sent it as a joke, but why did you throw it away? And he said because of his grandson. He didn't want his grandson finding that stuff. Who wants, whether it's the grandson, the children, grown adults or not, nobody wants that stuff in their house to be found. If he lived alone, whatever. But the man has people going in and out of his home, whether it's relations or just friends. People are in and out of his home. He doesn't want that stuff to be found. You don't want your grandchildren who don't understand this stuff to find this stuff at any age, whether they're little and they don't understand what it is, or they're an older age where you're going to have to possibly explain what they could be. No, it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. Oh, Celestial Forces, that is an absolutely no in real life or on YouTube. Yeah, you don't do this to people. Stacy, thank you. Thank you. And guys, putting this out there, I'm not doing it to jump on any bandwagon or to make money off of it. As you see, once again, I'm not monetized. So I'm not making any money off of her heartbreak, which I'm sorry, if she was heartbroken, it's by her own by her own imagination, by her own misconception of things, by her own pretending that there was something there wasn't. Okay? You did it to yourself. And as far as the broken baker, he doesn't deserve this. He deserves to have his side of the story told and to shut these people down with the lies that they have been perpetuating across YouTube and whatever other platforms they're on. She needs some big girl panties. Yeah, exactly, Stacy. She does. She absolutely does. She needs to pull up her big girl pants and learn that if she's going to get into whether it's in a verbal relationship that is sexting, you're an adult. Where did you think it was going to go? He lives in Denmark. You live in Boston. Like, did you see the Little House on the Prairie happening? Did you think you were just going to go run through the hills and hide under the windmills and watch the boats sail by? You know, go live in Baker's Keebler tree. I don't know. I don't know what it is with these people. You've got a woman that is scorned, and she took it to the internet to destroy somebody, and not just one somebody. She was going to take it out on him any way means possible, through the internet, through other channels, and burning them all together at once. You know, with her rants. Tammy Stayer says they were also jealous of Baker covering the Turtle Boy. Turtle Boy was right. And, that's the whole thing. From what I understand, she was a huge supporter of Turtle Boy and that whole community, her and Machado. And you could hear, as I was watching some of her videos, you could hear where they were like turning on this guy too. And now that I guess he spoke out uh, in support and saying that he absolutely believes the broken baker and not her. Yeah, well, and now you've got her and the Machado of it all saying, nope, don't like him anymore. Yeah, he was trying to control them. And from what I'm hearing also, she's pretty racist in her thoughts, and not just over white chocolate macchiatos or whatever it is she drinks. All I'm going to say is, hey, Come and Go has a variety of drinks, some lattes and fraps, white chocolate, dark chocolate, caramel, whatever your kick is. It's a free flavored wall. You could have any flavor you want. uh, don't discriminate against chocolate or mocha and say you only want white chocolate. You could believe in whatever you believe in, and you could be with whoever you want to be with, but in a public platform there's no place for that. Don't spew your vile hatred or racist beliefs to people on the internet. There's too many young minds surfing that can come across your content, and that's what is happening with this world. Somebody made a comment earlier talking about since 2020, this is what is happening with the world. Did it happen because of this virus that we were all locked down and some had to get shots for? Like, who knows? Who knows? All I know is there is a whole new crazy happening in this world. There's the woke, the unwoke, the bespoke. it's it's frightening because every day you hear something more horrific than the last. If it's not storms tearing through communities, it's gangs, it's wars. I mean, it's everything. And, you know, America is pretty cool. I think so. I think we have it made here compared to other places. And this is the kind of people that we've got representing us on the internet. That's a scary thought that people come in. Look at how everybody was bonding together in, you know, World Cup. Look at how many people were just having a great time from all over the world coming into the United States and enjoying people that they were meeting, restaurants, traditions, cultures, and everybody was blended and having a great time. Now, I'm not telling you you have to go and blend your culture or uh, your beliefs. They are what they are. But when you're on a public platform, you better be pretty even tempered as to who you have in your chat and what you allow them to say or not say. Wolfgang Ricky, yeah, you're right. I appreciate you. Oh, I appreciate you too, Ricky. Thank you. Gwen, I'm having a super cheap Walmart personal sized cheese pizza. Oh, sure. Now we're going to talk about food. So, guys, that's where I'm going to leave it today. But I'm not through with this. There is so much more. Oh, I watched so you don't have to. No Scots, no party. Yeah, I mean, look. Oh my gosh, that was funny. Uh, they climbed. I don't know if it happened in Washington or Boston. I'm pretty sure it was the Scottish. They climbed on top of one of the statues and they put the cone. Me and Faves talked about it yesterday on the show. They put an orange cone on the statue's head. It was great. It was great. You had uh, Rosalind and I did a stream where she was showing like her I don't know if it was Twitter or Instagram, and we came across one where they had an Airbnb rented out to a bunch of Scottish guys or visitors from Scotland, and the bagpipes started 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and people were asking on the post, what would you do if this was rented out next to you? And I was like, I'd be out there like, let's fire up the grill, let's get the bar going, party. It's a good time. And it's sad because people used to be able to interact like that. And the scary part is, so do we have to be afraid to show up at internet events or Comic-Cons or whatever events that content creators from YouTube or other platforms show up to because people like this? Are we going to start living in fear again of if we open up the door and go touch grass and interact with our neighbors or somebody from YouTube that this is what we're going to face? No, because if we let them control us with fear, they win. If we cave to that kind of manipulation and mental terrorism, they win. And believe me, I'm not no big political advocate. I'm not some, Greenpeace, I'm not out there promoting anything to, jump on a bandwagon or do this offline. This is truly how I feel. It might sound like some kind of, pre-made speech or thought or whatever, but this is just me talking raw, no script, no words prepared, just off the cuff, speaking about what I think, what I feel, and why I think it's wrong, and why I think more people need to look at what's really happening on the internet. So, with that said, that's where we're at with this, guys. And you seen the channel name. Go look. Go dive through those videos. Go check out Jolene Wonder. Go check out The Expert. Go check out The Broken Baker. Go check out Shizzy Wisnut. Even though I'm very upset with him because him and Starcasm mated and now he's impregnated with Starnuts. Yeah. Yep. I had to find out through the internet I'm sterile. I'm just a big goof. I'm goofy here and I'm goofy like this in person. This is just me. Take it or leave it. And that's just how it goes. So, with that, it's Friday. We will take a look here. Where do you think we're at? I think this is where we're at. I think we are I think we're Fifi free. We are Fifi free today on the meter. We are Fifi free and happy to be. Oh boy. You know, I just can't with these people. They're funny.
Hit like and subscribe.
But you know, J7, you can always go with this one. You know, it's just something you might.
And it can be used against me in the court. Therefore, I'm pleading the fifth.
Oh, the first one I showed again. That's Audio Coffee that made that one off of a little dare I did on Rosalind's channel. I was like, we need to find jobs for Sybil Preston and the Crook, jobs that they could do, and he made all these little shorts of jobs that she could do. None of them would have worked. Oh, Ellie says, Fifi free, love you. Well, we love you too, Ellie. We love you. And Palomopicus, a huge, big thank you. I really want to try and play this video. I really hope it plays. He really put so much hard work into this and made me a disclaimer. And I love it. I really do. He did such a great job. And I just want to be able to share it. And it just, for some reason, it won't play the sound. And I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense to me why it's not playing. Like, it plays when I play it on my end. That you guys said you can't hear it. So, anyway, we are going to end today's show. It's Friday. You guys have a great weekend. Be good. And remember, if you can't be good, at least be good at it. And I will talk to you guys later.
Yeah. They said I'm venomous, baby. You feel that heat? One wrong move is game over. Taste that defeat. Creeping in the shadows, I'm the ghost you can't see. Prowling through the city with a swagger that's deadly. Eyes like a predator, heart like a stone. When I strike, you'll know you ain't walking home alone. They say I'm a danger, a risk to your calm. One step in my zone, you'll be lost in the storm. I'm a beautiful nightmare, a charm with a twist. The taste of my fury is a pain you can't resist. I'm venomous, dangerous, got that fatal bite. One wrong move, baby, it's a rapid fire night. Dance with the devil, Lord, flee and take flight. I'm the queen of this jungle wrapped in dark light. I'm venomous, dangerous, hit us all I want it. When I pierce with the knife, you'll feel that burn in the morning. I'm venomous, dangerous, can't escape my flow. One wrong move, it's game over. Let's go. Step to me wrong, you'll learn that I bite. Hanging with the wolves, we own the nightlife. My crew's like the pack, heartbeats synchronized. We play rough in this game, don't you dare disguise. Got that fire in my veins and the ink on my skin. Written all my life down, gonna let the chaos begin. Bottled up rage, I'll unleash it tonight. Lost in the rhythm, yeah, I'm ready to bite. I'm venomous, dangerous, got that fatal bite. One wrong move, don't test the spark or the light. Dance with the danger, hold tight in the night. Follow me down, it's a wild and free ride. I'm venomous, dangerous, hit us down, I'm wanted. When I pierce through the night, you'll feel that burn in the morning. I'm venomous, dangerous, can't escape my flow. One wrong move, it's game over. Let's go. So remember my name when you're walking through the dark. I'm the venomous danger, a venomous spark. One wrong move, can't escape the bite. You can't can't test, but